Hello and welcome back for part 45 of my Creeping Death Let's Play campaign. So we have a couple of settlements that are still under siege and hanging on over here with Myrmidens against these Bretonnians, and up this way against the other Bretonnians in Matorca. This siege I would like to lift this turn. I have this army. It's not completely at full strength, but it's in pretty good shape that I think can come in and try and take out these armies with the help of the garrison. Looking at this, I'm seeing an extra army encamped here, although I think it might just be a very small Skaven army. But I have a number of other battles to fight first, and I'm going to start with the easiest battles because we're doing well at charging up the Waaagh meter again. Right now we have 60 reputation, and if we can get over 75, then we get those bonuses to growth and obedience, but we also get that +5 leadership bonus, which is not insignificant. So this is the sort of like the final battle of the turn that I'll fight, Azdrag trying to relieve the siege at Matorca, but I'm going to start with the easier stuff. And yeah, unfortunately we're not in a position to be able to sally out here, we just have to wait for them to come to us. So over the end turn we fought a battle against Waaagh. He's got very little left. We should just be able to auto-resolve this, and then we can start heading down towards Grunty Mingle with Arachnarok. Have to be a bit careful here because we know Grimgor has an army coming from the south, we know these Savage Orcs are here, Skaven are here, more Savage Orcs are over here. Let's look at this at the end of this turn. Might have to cancel that construction. I don't know if any armies in this space at the moment. It's maybe possible there is something, but I think I need to just get the Scabii wiped out, even if it means Arachnarok having to then retrace his steps and sort of retake some territory we've lost in the meantime. Just getting this faction gone is important. Like, even off the one settlement, they're just churning out stacks after stacks and sending them at us, so yeah, let's make this attack.
Last and good.
Alright, we're going to take a little more damage here, but I think that's fine. Yeah, only a tiny bit. Might have been better fighting that manually so my already damaged units didn't take any more damage, but I think it's fine. Oh, finance-wise. Extra 295 money, yeah, that's not very much. Let's just eat these captives. Some good gobbo cannibalism. Alright. We're getting close to the point where we will not be releasing Waaagh and he'll be gone for good. So, yeah, now I think the strategy is to head on down towards Grunty Mingle. This is just an actual ruin, it's not full of Skaven. It was blown up by Grimgor, I think. We have the option of force marching here. Let's look at that. Okay, so force marching is not going to get us there next turn. And it looks like we can get there in... Yeah, it looks like we can get there in the turn after next, just on normal marches with encamping. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, wait a second though, because there is this battle here. There's a full stack on force march that just marched up right into attack range of this army. Now, this army was not fully recruited at the time they did this, so that might be partly why, but it also could be that this army thinks it's quite strong. They do have these stone trolls that can be a problem. I recruited these melee Spider Rider guys because I was thinking I'd need their help against the artillery that Balthasar Gelt was sending at us, but yeah, they're probably not at the best here. I can probably use them to try and see off some of the enemy archers. But yeah, let's maybe make that attack. Just in case something goes disastrously wrong and I'm suddenly like really exposed up here and I need Arachnarok to hold back or something. Okay. So let's come stand right here. Get as much intel as we can on what's in the enemy army, and then decide how to do scrap upgrades. Yeah, I moved into the right position. Okay, we didn't actually get to see any more units, that's unfortunate. I'm assuming it's all gobbos Maybe they have a couple more units of stone trolls, but the rest gobbos. So they're on forced march, they don't have too much experience, and neither do we, I guess. Got 357 scrap. It would cost 380 to upgrade all 19 of these units. I don't need to do any other scrap upgrades though. Right, I guess I'm changing my sequencing yet again. I think I should just make this army as strong as possible. I'm not running out of money immediately, so I can keep these guys around if I put the scrap upgrade in. It's not like I'm forced to disband them. And having another stack here that could potentially come to Myrmidens, potentially come up here. We know that there's a dwarf army here as well as these Bretonnians. Yeah, I think I'm willing to put the scrap into this. So let's go over to Musk. Yeah, Musk is in position to come take Black Iron Mine. We've got 6 units there, plus 7 in the garrison, so yeah, that should be an easy fight. We might have to do it manually, but it won't be a problem. I'm really hurting for intel here, though. I've got both my big bosses kind of close to the same place, which isn't really ideal, given how much territory we really have to cover. Okay, let's just check. Right, they definitely didn't have more troops somehow hidden. So the Karak Azul are not a problem. What about these Skaven in the east, though? We don't know where their troops are, but we can get some sense of how strong they are. Right, and they are fighting Red Eye up in the north, Karak Azul. This is a bit unfortunate because these guys are probably going to just be focusing on us. Looks like they're not at war with the High Elves who are somehow still alive. Yeah, I'd love to know what happened at the beginning of this campaign, because it looks like Imric managed to take out the stuff here and wipe out Clan Eshin, which I've never seen before. Or not when the AI plays them anyway. Alright. But the main decision for right now is to make this attack. And this is at tier... This is at tier 3. It doesn't have a huge sack value though. So are we going to sack and occupy, or are we just going to loot?
What is unthinkable?
Yeah, nothing really a consideration as far as those units go, or buildings go, sorry.
I'm special.
Okay, I guess we can fight the battle and just see how we feel afterwards.
Send in the starters.
Right, this looks good. Oh, I see. They've been just forced to recruit basic miners. I think the odds are good enough we can auto-resolve this. Yeah. We're going to be getting a bit of replenishment one way or another after this battle. So this should mean more scrap. Yeah, casualties just spread across the army. More gold. Right. I think in this spot I'm inclined to sack and then occupy. I don't attach too much value to these minor settlements. They're quite a pain to hold on to. And Musk is not going to be sticking around here. He's either going to be coming south or west, or maybe even east to fight the Skaven. So let's just make the most money we can, grab that 4% replenishment. Yeah, reputation is powering up as well. So we're now up to 66, so we've got 3 points from those battles. So I think if we can fight 4 more battles, we would be able to get over that warmonger threshold. Okay, I guess we can do a tiny bit of scouting up this way. Yeah, we don't see anything, that's fine. So let's go ahead and just occupy this now. Yeah, effectively no damage taken, wiped out the dwarves that were trying to recruit. So Spike Peak is their only settlement now. They do have a lord there who can recruit. I think I gotta look at these buildings. I think I gotta look at these buildings and they don't have any troop recruitment. So they're just gonna be churning out miners. So I think Karak Azul are pretty close to effectively being out of the game.
Nasty magic's ready.
Right, and that got us up over the scrap threshold we needed, so that's great. We'll just have to figure out what Musk is doing next turn. Maybe this is a good time to just move these heroes. So over this way, we've unfortunately got 2 armies coming for Valia's Sorrow. And I just sold the buildings there because we weren't going to be able to hold off this kind of janky but scary Skaven army. I mean, yeah, no matter what we have in the garrison, short of having the walls up, we're just not going to be able to beat all these units, even though they don't have much front line. And then the Savage Orcs turned up and we can't block both those armies. I'd actually much rather the Savage Orcs take this settlement. I think that AI might just completely switch off, for one thing. And yeah, I'd rather these Skaven... I think the Skaven are just generally far more annoying. So let's try and block this guy again.
When I get there, gonna stab.
Just wondering
Just go.
a little ways to the west. Yeah, I have to go all the way around like that. That's fine. And I don't see any other troops.
I serve.
Okay, there is someone here.
Yes, boss.
Right, successful block there. That's good. So who's this? Over the end turn we saw a battle involving Skaven and Gorok up here, where Gorok got himself ambushed and beaten up, but this army can't have anything to do with that. Are they raiding me? Let's see here. Oh no, those are my own armies. Grimgor's raiding me, but he's raiding me down at the border in the south. Yeah, because it's just a very asymmetric situation with the terrain where like Morkheim extends all the way down to here. So Grimgor has an army that's pretty close to his territory, his actual settlement, but it counts as in our territory, so they're raiding us, so that's fine. And then the only other one we got is this guy. Okay. Weird. So I need to remember this army. Oh, actually, I think I know what it is. I think it's Grimgor's 1 Orc Lord and maybe a couple of chariots, although I feel like he lost those at some point. But the Orc Lord who launched like a single-handed, failed attempt to take on one of my weak garrisons or something, he's just been feeling sorry for himself and marching around the Badlands. Yeah, he definitely is somewhere around here, and I think that's probably him, so that's fine. Right, and I think, yeah. So this other agent, I think I want to come start scouting this Skaven in the east here. Have I unlocked any more big bosses? I've been stuck at 2 for a while. I have. Okay, great. So we picked up actually 2 more buildings and we can recruit 2 of these guys. That's amazing. That is exactly what we needed here. And we picked them up at rank 5 too. Great. Let's sort that out right now. So where are they coming from? We've got 1 more slot in Karazakharek and 1 more slot in... No, not Drakenhof just yet. Where is it? Oh, Akendorf. Okay. Well, definitely having another person or a hero up this way seems important. Yeah. So it seems like we should recruit 1 out of Akendorf. And what about the other guy? I feel like I'm in trouble up in this direction as well, scouting-wise, but we might be better just waiting for the Drakenhof building to complete and then recruit out of there. Oh, wait. No, we don't have to wait, do we? Because... Yeah, we get the recruitment ahead of that tier 4 building. The tier 4 building just opens the extra slot up, but he comes in at tier 1. Let's wait 2 more turns for that.
Me.
Oh, we are seeing now military presence in the north here, so Slovenia are responding. So much going on everywhere. Okay. But let's go ahead and get the recruitment done here. Strategist for the campaign movement range. Yeah, this is nice for joining an army, but I really need these guys as scouts, so let's prioritize... Yeah, that's unfortunately not useful outside battles, so let's prioritize strategist.
Let's get stabby.
And... yeah. Immediately just work on specialist and block army. I'm not going to give this guy sort of battle-related followers, and I guess all the followers that boost public order or give untainted already assigned, so that's fine. Yeah, I have to watch these enemy heroes at this point because they're getting higher level, but I mean that's sort of a risk you just take. I'm not going to not recruit a hero just on the off chance he gets wounded or whatever. So I think, yeah, I'm going to ignore that dwarf hero, and I'm just going to come east here, I think. And then I'm going to recruit that last hero actually in, I think in Carrick 8 Peaks, and then head him east this way through this pass. Because this is all currently undefended, so this is another area where I just need advance warning of significant enemy troop movements. Right, and we'll pick up the determined guy.
What you want?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, sauce.
Yeah, these extra heroes are going to make a huge difference, I think. Okay, so I started fighting battles and then stopped halfway through. Let us do this battle up here against Crusher Brain Basher and his Force March army. So all the melee gobbos are going to get upgraded armor, scrap armor. Can I do more than one unit at once here? Yes. Alright. Well, that would have saved some time. Everyone here gets heavy ammo, and then let's just check out the choices here real quick. Jagged weapons, bonus versus infantry, or speed and armor. Okay, so I think the way I'm going to try and use these Spider Riders, at least in this upcoming battle, is to use their speed and basically only take fights where we're overwhelmingly advantaged. So throw multiple of our units up against, say, one unit of enemy Gobbo Archers. So I think I'm more interested in the speed and armor than I am in the bonus versus infantry. Yeah, and I've gone for the scrap saddles on the other Spider Riders. I think it's just... yeah, I think it's the better option. So we've used all our scrap up, which is okay, and that hopefully means we can win this battle without losing units. Yep, let's get it going. Oh, only consideration here. Torturer. Yeah, that doesn't help us at all in the battle. This does, though. Alright, so there's this stuff. Okay, I was just about to consider switching this lord out for somebody else, but he's got enough stuff here. Yeah, this especially. I mean, this is basically the confident trait for free. Or not for free, but in the form of a squig. And yeah, he's got some little doodahs over here as well. Okay, let's leave him in command.
Send in the spiders.
Ooh. Interesting. Well, I'm surprised about these odds. I mean, they're on Force March. They're Gobbos unit for unit. Between the scrap upgrade and our technology, they're just not stronger than us at all. They've got a lot of trolls. That's where the balance of power is. Their lord... I mean, the lord's on a board, but he's not that scary. Yeah, I'm amazed that the odds are this bad. I think we should be fine here. Need to be a bit careful, of course, but... yeah, I mean, look at the leadership of these trolls. It's only 50. What we need to do... yeah, concentrated missile fire against the trolls can certainly break them. There are very few archers, that's usually good news. Okay. Armor-piercing weapon damage, I'm pretty sure that's just in melee, so I think we should stick it on one of the melee Gobbo units. I mean, we are going to have to fight the trolls in melee, at least to some extent. Leadership bonus, yeah, I think that just goes on a unit of melee guys too. And the speed... and Strider. Oh, we already have Strider on these ones, right? Yeah. But this probably should go on cavalry in any case. Take a quick look at the map. Yeah, I'm sort of baffled slash mildly afraid of these odds, but we'll see what happens. I would have built the army a bit differently if I'd realised it was going up against these guys, but that's how it goes. It's not like historically generals always got, you know, the exact troops they wanted and the positions they wanted at the times they wanted, right? It's like so many stories of units not turning up on time or force marching just in the nick of time to turn the battle or what have you. Alright, so they've deployed pretty standard opposite us here. I notice they've lumped all their trolls together. They haven't split them on the flanks. It's interesting. They've got one unit of Goblin Archers over this way. Okay, so I think my starting plan... Yeah, I've got 94 speed on these units, 108 speed on this one. These spiders are flying. So let's try and see if we can bully this Goblin Archer unit and possibly distract some of the trolls at the same time. We don't have to go in and kill the trolls with the Spider Riders, but if we can stop them getting to the battle line, we can beat the rest of this stuff. I think with that in mind, I'm going to actually hit this flank with my other Gubbos and take advantage of Vanguard deployment like this. I mean, we don't have any artillery. We've got a bit of magic, but it's not enough to like justify, you know, holding back. So I like deploying very aggressively here. Okay. Oh right, you can't Vanguard deploy. Yeah, that's a bit annoying, but we can deal with it. So their army's going to swing to this side, and we're going to try and hit this flank as hard as we can. I think that looks good. Keep the trolls out of melee. Yeah, I don't think it should take too much to break the units on this flank, and we can distract these trolls, like I was saying, with our cav. Okay, so you guys get in here. They are on force march, and I keep saying that, but it's still like part of why I was so puzzled at the balance of power. Okay, we don't need to move that far forward. Yeah, that's going to be good enough. Nice, okay. They've started to come over towards us here. So I think we just split. Just take these trolls out of the battle. Yeah, we'll take a little damage off those archers. There's no problem. Yeah, this unit of Gubbos is just going to get absolutely shredded. Get some magic going over here. Yeah, we're going to get hit pretty hard on this flank. But I think that's alright. Let's get my guys on my left to charge up into melee. Oh, you're already in melee. Crap. Oops. Yeah, generals come in here as well. Okay. Yeah, just come in straight here. Hit these Goblin Archers. Let's give a buff on my frontline troops here. You guys are going to need a bit of help probably. Yeah, you guys need a crown of command right now. Alright, stop their archers from shooting. Yeah, we'll run them down and then focus over on this side. Yeah, the Goblins aren't routing quite as fast as I would have liked. It's definitely unfortunate. We need your leadership over here. Oh shoot, getting caught by the trolls. The trolls are a bit faster than I anticipated. Oh, that's really big. Okay, I think we need to focus fire over here. Getting hit by the trolls in the flank. That's very bad. Let's get out of melee here. These trolls are destroying us, man. Okay, let's have the Spider Riders destroy those units. We need to change targets, focus on the trolls here. Yeah, these units we should be able to deal with. The cavalry charges are just not impressive. We're not even crushing those units. Okay, these trolls are starting to focus down, that's good. My plan here was not... Yeah, my plan here had some issues for sure. We are focus firing down these trolls though. Great. Yeah, if we can keep our archers out of melee, which we're mostly doing, and these units have routed, okay. Yeah, that's good. Our general here is going to be in some trouble. Alright, you get out of there. You guys change target, focus on those trolls. These trolls just standing around. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to keep running. We need to keep our cav away from the trolls. That's one of the things that's not going well for us. You've got to charge into the rear there. Now, they've got their Waaagh. Okay, the units are routing here, that's not too bad. We do need to have a unit here not rout though. I'm a bit concerned about our general, he's really just in the midst of things here, not where you want him. We've got another Waaagh. Okay, that's great. Yeah, we need to change target over here, I think. We've shattered those trolls. Good, okay. Yeah, you guys get out of combat. Not had the best time with the Spider Riders, and it's partly because even though they're faster than the trolls are still faster than normal infantry and they do catch up with them. I think it's just kind of this clump of enemy troops here, though, that we need to deal with. Oh no, there's trolls in here as well. Okay. Alright, the enemy general's close to getting wounded. Somehow our general is still like full health, which is a miracle. Oh, we're just gonna hit our own spiders with this, aren't we? This is good though. Okay, no, that was a nice hit. Yeah, just rout these units and get out. Keep running, keep running, keep running. Okay. Those are just gobbos, let's leave them. Let's focus on the full strength unit of trolls here. Yeah. Don't worry too much about their fleeing units. Okay, they broke. It's fine. Yeah, our general's just in the midst of things, like beating these trolls up. Those trolls are wavering. Looks like we've done enough damage to them to get the army losses. Yeah, okay. Well, that was tough. I think we've succeeded in not having any units wiped out, though. Obviously units did break and maybe shatter. Okay, they've got a full strength unit of trolls here. Right, we need to reform. Yeah, that troll unit is not giving up, clearly. No, run, 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 run. The trolls were really tough this battle. Yeah, they essentially had too many trolls for me to kill them all with missile fire. And missile fire is effective, like you can see their leadership really took a big hit here. But yeah. Okay, that's hopefully done it. Yeah, I think that's done it. Alright. Yeah, we definitely want to stop shooting though. Let's take advantage of the fact that we have our cav here and actually run these guys down for that tasty bonus loot. Should be able to kill their general here, maybe even with that brainbuster. 262 HP, okay. Yeah, we took a beating. I don't see any units below 5% strength though, which is where they'd be wiped out. My flank, yeah. I think my strategy worked reasonably well in the sense that we were able to keep most of my archers out of melee despite their larger number of melee front line, sort of including the trolls. I got these units shooting, they've used almost all their ammo, you can see they've got a good number of kills, they really did all the damage for us. 80 kills on my general, yeah, I'm really happy with him, considering I didn't have anything like a scroll of stone to, you know, to use or what have you. And we are catching their general there and hopefully killing him, or he's, yeah, I guess he's getting killed or wounded regardless, but I feel like it's an extra 500 or 1,000 gold for actually killing the enemy general in these force march situations, rather than just letting him get cleaned up afterwards. So I think we need probably two turns to recover. Yeah, enemy is dead, nice. We might just hang out in Stone Mine Tower for a turn and then have the option to head over to Matorca maybe? So yeah, lots of damage taken, probably going to be a Pyrrhic victory. But we did what we needed to do. And this will bring in more scrap and stuff as well. Or scrap and reputation. Don't know how those Goblin units haven't gotten off the battlefield yet, but whatever. I feel like I've addressed this kind of like here and there, but if you're wondering why I'm running down these units, excuse me, when this army is on forced march, it's because I'm pretty sure in the field, it's different in a settlement, but in the field battle like this, even though the enemy troops are going to be wiped out ultimately at the end of the battle, I'm pretty sure you still get the kill credit and the extra captured captives for running them down. In a settlement defense, all the defenders get wiped out and basically the remaining enemies are just divided up amongst your troops at the end of the battle, so you get full kill credit on everything. Alright, I guess we're letting those 3 gobos get away. Yeah, it's a Pyrrhic victory. Fair enough. We did lose half our army. Yeah, the kills here on the Spider Riders were a bit misleading. They did okay. They weren't the greatest shot cavalry, which I knew they weren't. And I did have the trouble that the trolls were just... They don't do well against the trolls at all. And so once they're getting stuck in melee against the trolls, like kind of being countercharged, we did badly. So this is what I was talking about. Like all these grayed out portraits, we get the kill credit from them, including the war boss. These units that aren't grayed out, they made it off the battlefield, and they're going to die, but only because of the force march, right? So I just try to pick up the extra kill credit I could. Alright, and I'm looking at this. I mean, our army needs 2 turns of replenishment. I'm thinking I'd rather take the extra gold in this case. Yeah, leadership's not an issue. I mean, units routed, but only when they were getting severely pummeled.
Oh, get here!
Alright. Double barrel. Yeah, this is kind of a troll weapon because we don't have any we don't have any lords or heroes that have a missile weapon. Even when you've got the lords up on the spiders, they don't actually benefit from that. All right, we're getting a nice chunk of healing from that. If I force march into Stone Mine Tower, it'll be about the same amount, I think. I don't think. Yeah, we don't have this army head down the coast. Yeah, we need to also... Yeah, we definitely need multiple stacks in this vicinity. So let's go ahead and just get into Stone Mine Tower. Yeah, that's a nice chunk of replenishment. Units healing in 2 turns. Healing in 2 turns. Great. Okay. Honestly, I think I'm going to swap this general out. Because if I remember correctly, yeah, 1 turn we've got bigger and better bosses coming in, which means +5 Lord Recruit rank. Let's just sit on this level up point. I don't need it right now. There's not like I can get extra replenishment. No, I mean he's just got these 2 points. Okay. Oh, we're very close to this, right? Yeah, up to 72. Oh, will 1 more battle do it? I'm not sure. Imagine if we could actually get up to 100 before this siege battle was fought. It seems incredibly unlikely, but it would be amazing if we could just grab the extra free Waaagh units out of nowhere. That would be awesome. Alright, I think all I've got left, the guys up here in the north, and then Azdrag Trolleater. So what can Boggrub do here? Boggrub himself is a little wounded, but that's not a big deal. His army's actually full strength. So we can definitely do something here. We can go up to Eschen and see if their troops are there. We know military presence. Yeah, they've got like 2/3 of a stack in one of these 2. We've got Skarfag, who can come to Cragmere. Right, I can't forget about these Skaven here. Let's see how strong they are. Clan Ferric, not very strong.
Of this clan. Now you witness much power, yes, yes.
Yeah. I mean, they've been fighting against these guys too. There are troops there. Okay, they don't look too strong though.
Orcs
Yeah,
come
I think we
before me with a
took
proposal.
most of their troops out.
Duty bound.
Visenland. Alright, we're at war with them, which isn't ideal, but they've got enemies far closer to them. I doubt they're going to be sending troops over to us for a little while at least. Right, and the Golden Order took a big loss. Yep, they'll be back, but not soon. Okay. Yeah. One thing that's a bit awkward here is that that's using a lot of our movement. Okay, let's set out.
Who should we attack?
Okay. Oh, perfect. Yeah, this is what I wanted. Mannfred's army is forced march into Eschen.
The tribe's ready.
Okay, we're taking a bit of damage off attrition. That's fine.
Now.
Scarfag can force march in to reinforce. Nice, okay. So, defenses are up in Drakenhof. I don't think there's anyone who's going to be coming to attack us this turn, so it's not essential we end the turn here. Our two armies in the field will take attrition, which is awkward, but if we're taking Mannfred out in this battle...
I'm special.
Yeah, so if I sack this, I can force march most of the way back to
Time to fight.
Drakenhof. And I'm not seeing more troops there. And I can make sure Scarfag's within reinforcement range. I just wanted to get a bit closer to see what they have here. Right. Oh, Mannfred does have a zombie dragon. That's unfortunate. They also have... Yeah, they've got two corpse carts, 5 units of Black Knights, or Blood Knights, Black Knights. I mean, yeah, same sort of thing. So it's going to be a bit of a tough battle, but I think we should definitely take it. The question is whether we want to bring the other army in for this battle. So now we just get to see everything. Okay, and they have a vampire as part of the garrison, right. So Graveguard with great weapons, yeah. I mean, we can do a lot of damage to them with missile fire. The ones with shields are a bit more resistant. Their cavalry are a big problem though. I'm pretty confident I could fight and win this. Again, the enemy have the penalties from being on force march, and we have Lava Arachnarok, plus we have Boggrub on his spider mount. But let's just look at the positioning for bringing in Scarfag to help. We know there's no troops here. Obviously there could be troops pretty nearby up in the fog of war. So I'd need to force march with... I'd need to force march with Scarfag. It's the best place to stand. I think right there.
The spells are charged. Send in the spiders.
Well, that's the balance of power did not change. That's a little disrespectful of Scarfag's reinforcements. I mean, I guess they are coming in on force march, but like, it's still a lot of dudes. Alright, let's fight this battle. Quick check on Mannfred himself. He's got the self-heal. Yeah, he's got the boost to magic recharge. He's got Invocation of Nehek. Fate of Buna. Oh, Purple Sun. Yeah, that could be a bit annoying. Pestilent Breath, obviously on the dragon. Yeah, we're fighting Mannfred at a bit of an awkward time. Fighting him before he gets the dragon is so much easier. And we're not... Yeah, we're pretty close to doing that, but not close enough. Yeah, other than that, it's his cavalry I'm mostly concerned about. I think we're just going to take a bit of a chunk of damage on some of our melee troops, and the main thing is just screening the archers to get that armor-piercing damage in. I think now that they've forced Martyr's second army over, I'm kind of incentivized to just hold this territory of the end turn as well, rather than just sacking it and move back, because Skarfag can't make it too far backwards. I think the undead are just going to come at us here. I mean, they have no missile weapons, and that's usually the way this goes. So, yeah, we want a front line of the strongest units we have, which are these guys, because they aren't on forced march. Obviously, they're going to be very sorely tested by the elite undead infantry and cavalry, but yeah, we don't need to stand too close behind them actually. Yeah, I think we should manage. Yeah, let's not get too aggressive with our Spider Riders. I'm not sure they can do too much useful for us in this battle. Alright, we've got this sort of stone as well. Yeah, can make use of that for sure. This ward is actually not great for us to deploy next to. Yeah, it doesn't give a penalty to large units, so we don't want to be flanked through there. Let's come just stand over here, I guess. Yeah, I think I'll have Skarfag's units basically cover the flanks, so it'll just be front line, flank, flank. Make a little box, basically. We have the problem of Mannfred and his dragon dropping down into our missile line. Okay, I know how to deal with that, I think. I just need to position my archers from the reinforcing army a bit carefully. Let's have Boggrub there, and let's have this spider here. And this cav can be on this flank. Right, and I've also got, yeah, must remember Gork will fix it for the debuff on enemy speed and charge speed against the cav, and then this against their strongest melee troops once we're in combat, the itchy nuisance. Right. Okay, the enemy troops are deployed far back, but it looks like they are advancing on us. There's Mannfred. Okay, let's get Arcane Conduit down and then start sorting out my reinforcements. Skarfag, I think we can have you over here. Yeah, very wary of being flanked, so hence this positioning.
Goblins! Moving fast! Running!
Okay, archers here. Then these three I'm going to hold in reserve here because Mannfred's going to fly down on top of us. Let's have all of you guys off skirmish mode. Let's have you join up with our other cavalry. Okay, they're not rushing at us. Now they have a bunch of bats. Oh, those must have been the garrison. Yeah. Again, just to reiterate, it's the Black Knights. I'm just not that concerned about their infantry. We've got AoE magic to help deal with them. Might as well pop that healing potion. And also, yeah, they're just not going to make it through our front line, I think. Okay, we've gotten a lot of magic charged up here. I think we definitely want to get some AoE magic down on their slow-moving infantry. Hopefully provoke their cav to come attack us earlier than they want to as well. Okay, it's going to do a bit of damage. This only costs 2 winds of magic. Are we actually in position here in time? Yeah. Well, yes, although we need to even close the flank up more than this, I think. Alright, you keep running backwards. Alright, we've got a bunch of the cav coming towards us here in the center. Let's get the movement debuff down on top of them. They thought they were going to catch me, but they haven't. And now they're going to get... Yeah, this is perfect. I'm not concerned about these units once they've been focus fire down from these archers. I'm much more concerned about this stuff, but we're getting a nice charge in with the other spider. Get that down. Okay, I'm just going to fire off this scroll of stone. At worst case, it's going to just like disrupt their advance, even if it doesn't kill too many. I don't want to cast it when it's sort of too close to my own guys. Yeah, those Black Knights are getting destroyed. Yeah, they're bringing in more, but it's not a problem. Let's get this down too. Okay, this is going well. Yeah, we've got archers focusing on Mannfred himself. Perfect. You guys can come around the flank now. There's no cav here. Okay. This spider took a bit of damage, but yep, she did the job. Get that down over there. Just debuff speed on these ones. Mannfred's coming to our archers. Okay, that is why I had units positioned back here. Who's actually going for? Oh, we have a lord here who's maybe a bit vulnerable. Oh, I see. He's tried to sort of, yeah, come down and like gank some of our Spider Riders maybe. Okay, Boggrub taking a bit of damage. Let's try and get him out of there. Get this debuff down. I mean, I'm pretty happy with how this has gone, honestly. We completely dealt with their cavalry because the enemy came in a bit piecemeal. We absorbed damage on the big spiders, which I think's fine. We're doing damage to Mannfred too. Yeah, shooting at the spiders is good. Those are zombies. Yeah, try it away. I think Mannfred is the one we want to take down now. Get that leadership broken. Get the enemy disintegrating. There's a vampire hero here, but she's really not doing much. Not seeing anywhere else we need too much help here. The corpse carts. Okay. Yeah, we can go for them. Mannfred's made a bit of a mess of our battle lines here, but oh right, and he was actually going after our River Lord. I wasn't paying enough attention to that, but yeah, now he's down, and the enemy are disintegrating. Yeah, this won't take very long. Nice. Yeah, we took very little damage there. It was focused on my lords and the other Arachnarok Spider, but I'm always kind of happy when that's the case because I feel like it's relatively easy to keep them safe in a future battle kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, I'm ecstatic to end that battle with these units of this health, but put it that way. Right, so I have plenty of movement left, so sack and occupy looks good. It might be a bit too ambitious to think we're going to be able to hold on to this territory in the short term, so sacking just maximizes the amount of gold we get. Yeah, 16,000. Oh, 12% replenishment, that is fantastic.
Alright, I'll move.
Good eating on those zombies, or something. Okay, and minus 50% casualties suffered from vampiric territory attrition. It's a minor detail, it's kind of coming in here though, because even though we've had this territory for a little while, yeah, you can see still 91% corruption. Let's see what that's done to Mannfred's strength here. Put a little dent in it. So, I mean, this is still... It's very hard to tell because of our Waaagh troops. I mean, this is still at least a stack, I would think. I'm pretty sure my armies here can deal with a full stack provided they stay together, and it's also possible that they're just not able to get down here in time. Like, Mannfred was campaigning in the north against... I guess Kislev got completely wiped out. Yeah, like, he'd taken Prague, Zavastra, so he probably has at least one army that's up this way. Yeah, I think that went really well for us overall, basically. So what's our plan here? We can't have both these armies fit inside the settlement.
I'm special.
Yes, it's very awkward because since this army has to stay on force march, I can't have them occupy Eschen.
Yeah.
But that's okay. We can occupy Eschen with Boggrub. I guess we can do... Yeah, no, we should just come occupy that. Right, that gives us more vision. Military presence? No. Okay, good. Let's see here. I'm not seeing any new factions. No, I think there's Drika still around somewhere. It looked like one of the minor Empire factions was at war with her, but we haven't quite gotten to the Griffin Wood. It's right here though, isn't it? Oh no, my geography's a little off. Griffin Wood, yeah, it's there. Okay.
Nasty magic's ready.
Cragmere's clearly exposed to an attack here, but I think I can have Scarfag head back down that way. Oh, we should be a bit careful here. I don't want to have this army exposed to an attack. I think I actually just want these two armies together for safety.
Skulk wants me over there.
Let's see, is there an enemy army I can click on? I want to make sure they're in reinforcement range. I'm like 95% sure they are.
This will achieve.
Yeah, click on you. And I do get the yellow arrow. Okay, good.
Who should we attack?
Also rank up on Boggrub, that's nice. Yeah, Boggrub has most stuff here sorted out. Let's get this done. Get up to the rest of the red tree. Okay. We're more or less healing to full. This army took very little damage. It's not going to take too much attrition damage either. Yeah, okay, it looks like we're taking about 10%, or not even 10% attrition. We can live with that, I think. Oh, hold on. I just realized something. We can do this in a better way, I think. You can come outside the settlement and encamp. And then you guys can stand inside the settlement. And that way, nobody is taking attrition.
Away.
Nice. Okay.
Me.
Yeah, that looks good. We're raiding our own territory here, but... nah, whatever.
Now they'll see.
Okay, and we did indeed get up to Warmonger. Fantastic. So let's look at the situation down this way.
What you ask is impossible.
The tribe's ready.
Unfortunately, I can only break the siege. I'm not going to be able to follow up and wipe out these armies, but I think that's okay. I don't think this third army, or this lady and whoever this is, can even make it in to reinforce in this battle.
Fine.
So I have two choices here. I can launch the attack with this army. Yeah, I have enough movement to do that. Or I can just stand within reinforcement range, go into encamp stance for the melee defense and leadership boost, and then basically sally out of Matorca. I think in this situation, the priority is just winning the battle, and I should just make this army as strong as possible. There's some downsides to doing this, right? One downside is we're not the army initiating the attack, so we don't get the benefit of the replenishment and so on after the battle if we win. Like, it would just go on the garrison. But I'm willing to live with that, I think. What I basically want to do is win this battle, break the siege, and then get this army into the settlement, because then no one's going to be taking this anytime soon. Yeah, and from next turn we'll be able to bring in a general with lightning strike, which could also be handy.
Choppers out.
Okay. So this is the fight we want to take. Oh, did I miss a level up on... hold on. No, it's okay. Azdrag doesn't withdraw if I just do that. And yes, I did miss a level up. Yeah, that is the battle I want to take, though. So I think the question is, do I want to swap this guy out for anybody else? And the answer is no, because they're only coming in at rank 4. Right. So looking at my army, I mean, it's mostly Gobbos. So we've already got the Gobbos maxed out. There, that's good. We've got these guys. What do they benefit from? I always forget this. Yeah, missile strength on missile cavalry and chariot units. Honestly, that does not feel very significant. I think I'd rather get... I think... So this hero, oh, this lord is low enough rank that I'm going to just replace him. And so I think I'll just maximize... I'm just going to pick for maximizing our strength in the battle and go for the leadership aura size, even though I don't think this is a super great point normally. It's just that, you know, next turn I can recruit lords at rank 9 or whatever, and we can kind of leapfrog where this guy's at. But obviously I keep him for the time being. Also he has the Scroll of Black Horror, this other stuff. He has Gelt's defeat trait. Okay, maybe I should consider keeping him. Anyway, this is the battle we have today.
Get nasty.
Alright, and we're only fighting their 2 armies. They're not in forced march. We're not going to be able to pursue, we just need to break the siege. And yeah, so there's 2 paladins and 2 damsels. We've got a Scroll of Power, Flock of Doom. Yeah, that's a bit of an annoying AoE spell. It doesn't do too much damage though. Ah, and she's actually the same Law of Magic. She's Law of Beast as well. So she has the Flock of Doom and the Amber Spear. Okay, yeah, we can live with those. Speed of Lycos, that's whatever. They've got 2 units of Pegasus Knights. Those are going to be annoying. And then they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 regular knights. The knights, I mean, this. I think it's the same situation as the undead. I think even more so here, actually. The enemy cav is dangerous. I don't care too much about the mounted yeomen or mounted yeomen archers. I mean, what are the mounted yeomen archers going to do? We've just got so many gobbos. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure we can win this. We need to be a bit careful with our deployment. We probably want to deploy in a deeper line rather than a big wide line, just to make sure our flanks are protected. But it's the same old story, like keep the armor piercing, archers firing equals win, essentially. Yeah, we're not going to rush at the enemy. They have a maneuverability advantage. Our deployment zone is kind of scuffed though. Man, I don't like the look of this. Well, maybe this forest is actually fine. Yeah, I mean, their cap's not going to perform particularly well in the forest. Okay. Sure. This is enough magic. So... yeah, I mean, I think I deploy... I do think I ought to deploy these units just in a sort of self-contained formation here. I don't want to be... it's kind of tough. I don't mind if the enemy cavalry comes through and gets this territory, or this terrain actually. Fighting up the hill, I'm not that concerned about either. I'm not sure that they're going to rush us in this spot. I think I'm thinking, yeah. Let's just kind of be cautious. Not deploy so aggressively, and make sure we're not getting our troops split up by the knights at all. Okay, then we've got 4 units of archers in the garrison. Not super effective because I don't have the armor piercing, but obviously still going to be useful. This guy, yeah, let's keep him off the front lines at least to begin with. The trolls, let's keep in reserve. Countercharging the trolls into knights is okay, but the other way around is bad. And the boar boys, yeah, let's just keep them kind of in reserve back here as well. Something like this. The downside of doing this is we don't see where the enemy are coming, but it's no big deal. I mean, they've just got knights and infantry. They don't have trebuchets. I still look stunned deploying at the foot of this hill, but yeah, I just wanted to make sure I've got time to get everyone in. Okay. You two come over here. You units need to strengthen the flanks. I actually think having the strongest troops on the flanks makes sense here. I'm just not that concerned about their infantry attack up the middle or wherever it comes. I think the knights are just way more dangerous. Okay, let's just deploy these guys like this for the time being.
Moving back!
Can sort that out in a minute.
Please, goblins!
Looks like the enemy are letting us advance towards them anyway, which is kind of nice.
No scamming!
Right. And we've also got our real general. We want him close to the front lines for the leadership. We're going to take a beating on our garrison units. They're probably going to break some of them, but they just need to hold for long enough. Nasty Skulkers. That's another unit that could sort of effectively countercharge against the knights. Let's have the Spider Riders take the right flank and range ahead, and I'll have... Oh, what's going on here? Okay, they're just sort of trying to find us, I guess. Yeah, let's have the Bull Boys and... Let's have the Bull Boys and Trolls back on this flank. And Nasty Skulkers. Yeah, okay, let's get some sense of what they're up to. If they're just waiting for us, this is fine. Because what I can do is just march up to the edge of this wood, and their knights actually struggle against us charging into the woods. Yeah, I think they can't see us. That's right, they can't see us, so they're just flying around. Okay. Well, I'm certainly happy to provoke the Pegasus Knights here, draw them to our main army. Have to just see how well that works out. Let's look at our battle line here. Looks okay. Yeah, let's just defend the territory we've staked out for ourselves here. I'm thinking we don't want these flanks to be too lopsided. Let's have the Nasty Skulkers over on the right hand side. So I've got sort of a double line of archers here, with the idea being that, oh yeah, this is working great. We've managed to get their Pegasus Knights to do kind of what the Undead did in that last battle. They're also just coming straight into melee with us, which does not seem super smart. Like, they should be hitting our archers here. Okay, here's a flanking force I knew was kind of coming. Let's have you come over, help on this side. Oh, those are mounted yeomen. Okay, don't think we care about them. Yeah. Mounted yeomen are not really a unit you need to respect very much, to be honest. Okay, we're going to get shot by those peasant bowmen, but it's just on my garrison troops, so I can live with that, I think. Okay, we need to keep firing here. We need to break these Pegasus Knights. Right, I don't think they have more troops coming around on this flank. No, they kind of do. Okay, we're wrecking the Knights Errant though. Oh, I've got a bunch more cavalry here. Yeah, oof. Alright, let's get this spell off. It's going to do some nice damage. Oh no, we've been completely outflanked here. This is bad. Alright, we're going to ignore those mounted yeoman archers. We're doing fine on this flank. These archers need to turn around and shoot these Knights Errant. We stopped them getting much of a charge in, but they're not fighting units that are particularly strong here. Okay, I nominate you to go chase that unit. This is looking bad. Yeah. Where are my Nasty Skulkers? Over here. We've got the Knights bogged down in melee, which should be fine, but I'm not convinced they're actually doing a super good job of taking them out. Oh, one of their lords has gotten... Yeah, one of their lords is kind of beating us up over there. Okay, on this side, we need to advance, deal with these archers. Should be casting more magic, but... Okay, we've got those knights taken care of, nice. Yeah, mounted yeomen, don't care too much about them. I'm not going to focus fire on my archers onto their individual, their lords and heroes, but those are problematic units for sure. Oh, man, we're going to get wedge attacked here, aren't we? Yes, okay. You pull back, get out of melee. You're still healthy at least. I mean, the important units here, I feel like haven't taken too much damage. Right. Yeah, some of their units have just proven very difficult to actually get killed off, though. Now they're sort of cycle charging us. Yuck. You, I want to be doing something. Oh, no, you're back over this way. Okay. Alright, we've dealt with the knights here. We can hopefully deal with these archers pretty quickly as well. Yeah, those units look like they're breaking. Definitely concerned about the beating we took over here. The enemy lord's dead. Okay, nice. There's still some healthy knights over here that are scary, though. No, we're winning this shootout. We better be. Okay, this is not good. Yeah, knights are just very annoying units to deal with. At least they didn't. Yeah, these guys have actually done well. We're handling this. We're handling this fine. I think there's one Bretonnian in here who's just, yeah, standard case of the Bretonnian heroes, like trying to solid the army, and yeah, someone else there as well. Well, as long as they're not able to come over and beat at my lord, which is what he's doing. No. Okay, let's get that war down. You try and get out of there, buddy. I do not want to lose you. Oh man, I've got multiple heroes here trying to snipe him. You just need to get into melee, please. Protect the Great Shaman. I think they're close to getting the army losses. We've dealt with everything on this side. Men-at-arms with polearms. Yeah. I need this guy to get out of there. Yeah, Bretonnian heroes and lords can just be so dangerous. Oh, hold on. What's happening over here? Oh, man. Yeah, we're getting horribly kited around by these silly mounted yeomen. Okay. That's unfortunate, but we can hopefully break the army over here. Hopefully. Alright, kill these question knights. They're easy enough to shoot. Yeah, good. Okay. And this guy, oh, he shattered too. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, we got them, we got them. Good. Although, we're going to shoot a lot of our own guys here if we're not careful. Yeah, Spider Riders did a good job. They didn't do much damage though, but the debuff they put on the knights, like, still worth a little bit, I think. Honestly, killing their lords is not that big a deal because we can't wipe these armies out, so they'll just replace them on their next turn. I'd rather try and wipe out some of these slow-moving peasant units. We took a big beating there. We can hopefully replenish some of it. This army's not going to be in shape to attack us again. I'm a bit concerned that the dwarves will come lay siege, though. But that's okay. The walls are still at full strength because we didn't end up having to fight it as a siege defense. Alright, I should be trying to run down units more carefully here, but doesn't look like there's much left. Alright, we're going to kill this one. Oh, this is a paladin. Yeah, we definitely want to kill him. Their lords were all damsels. Full health unit of peasant bowmen. Okay, they really need to die. That's exactly the sort of unit I don't want to get away here. Okay, you've done enough on them. Yeah. 79 and 90. Yeah, if we can catch those units, that would be awesome. I thought I told the bull boys to give chase too, but honestly, the bull boys are so slow, they're never going to catch them. These guys might, though. Speed 94. Oh, that's another paladin. Wouldn't be a bad idea to kill him, but probably at this point we can't. I felt the battle started really well. Like, we dealt with the Pegasus Knights or so it seemed, but they kind of hung around and absorbed a huge amount of missile fire, so that our lines were sort of in some disarray before the rest of the enemy arrived. Oh, we're never catching those bowmen. Yeah, this is annoying. We did kill most of the knights, and they're not going to be replenishing quickly, so yeah, it's still okay. But catching that last full health unit rather than letting them get off the battlefield would have been good. We're definitely taking replenishment here. Although, right, like I was talking about before, it just goes on the garrison rather than our actual army. But that's still actually important though. Because we know that there's going to be an army from Boggrub coming in to besiege Matorca. Yeah, and these units didn't get wiped out, which is also good. I think this was down to 7 out of 100, but that should survive. Trolls picked up an experience chevron. Fair enough. Oh, we lost a unit of... We completely lost a unit of gobos out of my main army. Okay, unfortunate. But we did a lot... Yeah, we did do enough damage to them. We killed almost all the knights. Yeah, this unit got away, that's fine. She got away, that's okay. I would have rather killed him and these ones, but no, I'm happy enough with that. Yeah, it's not very impactful, but I'll still take the replenishment here, I think. Okay, so there's still 3 armies here.
This will achieve nothing.
And they're not replenishing, although we can't catch and kill them. Alright, 2 of them were slain outright, that's good. So yeah, at this point I just hole up in Matorca and yeah, sadly no more spider themed stuff out of the regiments for now. Yeah, we just have to hole up in Matorca and this army hopefully can come help in a turn or 2. But that was good. We were about to, like, if I hadn't broken the siege this turn, my garrison on its own, even with the walls, would not have stood up against that army, I think. So this is a fine way to do it. Yeah, we'll just have to see what Boggrub does. Alright, got some more stuff to take care of, like economy this turn. Overall, went great. We won a lot of battles, beat up Mannfred, got a lot more gold. So yeah, I'll pick this up in the next part and probably do some more spending and recruiting and stuff. So anyway, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll be back with the next part.